The Man of Steel gets a new home in Illinois.
Marcus the Shock shows you how an Illinois town was transformed for the new Superman film right after the break.
I'm younger than you, by the way.
The wait almost over for a small city hoping to become the state's next big tourist attraction.
It's a plane, it's a bird. No, it's Marcus the Shock with Plano,
right.
Illinois, turned into Smallville.
Plano, population about 12,000, 60 miles outside Chicago. This weekend, Man of Steel opens, and they are front and center. Take a look.
We've always looked for a certain identity. The town to the west, Sandwich, has a big fair. Town to the east is Yorkville, and they have the river running right through their town. We just never could find an identity.
It was early 2011. Plano, Illinois Mayor Bob Hausler had an unusual visitor in town, a location manager for a major Hollywood motion picture.
He said that Zack Snyder seen pictures of our downtown and really liked the way our downtown was, how the layout was.
So this was out of the blue. He just walked into your office.
Right.
The project was top secret.
They just had mentioned how there was going to be a lot of things blowing up in our downtown and there was going to be a lot of action.
Beginning in May 2011, Plano, Illinois would become Smallville, Kansas, the hometown of Clark Kent in the Superman reboot, Man of Steel.
You okay?
The production crew would spend 4 months constructing new buildings in Plano's historic downtown.
So did they paint that up there?
Yeah, they painted that, and actually they painted the Welcome to Smallville after the movie was over. Right over here, they actually constructed a 7-Eleven.
Just to show you what lengths they went to build Smallville here in downtown Plano, we are on Hughes Street, right off of Main Street, but you're not going to see Hughes Street when you see the movie. Instead, you're going to see a Sears store that was built right here, an entire store from wall to wall. They even built out the inside. The guys at Real Pro Video, they left this blueprint behind. They found it on the street. They kept it, laminated it. Now, as you can tell, the Sears store isn't here anymore, and when you see the movie, you will know why.
Local businesses were transformed too, including the 127-year-old Cooper's Home Furnishings. They became a Smallville coffee shop.
This room that we're actually talking in right now was an internet cafe. A few of the other, building fronts were tractor and grain supply.
Marlene Key is the owner of the Office Works, which became Smallville's office supply store.
They were right at my door. Zack Snyder was sitting there. I got to watch the monitor, and
what was that like, watching that process, watching a director like that work on something?
I didn't know what any of this was. Boom.
Come on.
4 months of prep work culminated with about 2 weeks of shooting and lots of loud noises. Mayor Bob made sure the crew left some of the fake wreckage behind.
But look, it's even got little bugs on it. See that?
They plan to open a Man of Steel museum in the town's train depot.
Are you excited to see your town destroyed?
If it would have been real, then it would have been bad. But
right.
for Hollywood and for the movies, it was fun.
Production wrapped in Plano almost 2 years ago. The town has been anxiously waiting to see what their city will look like on the big screen and to welcome visitors to the new home of Superman.
It's a proud thing to be from Plano. That movie was filmed here. The other thing is it brought the community together. Now they have the Smallville Fest. It's brought some community pride. And for that, that's a priceless thing.
Of everybody in Plano, who do you think is most likely to be Superman?
Let's see.
Maybe the police chief?
Yeah, I think our chief, he would be a good...
Thank you.
There he is. I know he's Superman. The movie opens this weekend. They have their Smallville Superfest going on, second year this year in August. Cool. Information on my website, WGNTV.com/LaShot.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Micah Matera.
And I'm Mark Spelson. We'll see you after the game tonight.
Good night.